Hello Pisces, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at what you need to hear at this time. So as the title suggests, this is a timeless tarot reading, meaning the messages found in this reading are really for whenever you click on the video, when you watch the video. Obviously there's no timeline associated with it, so these messages could be for the next couple of days, the next couple of weeks, years, etc. right? But with that, this is general reading, so just take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not. Also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from somebody that is not me, that is somebody impersonating me, please do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. And if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment to let me know what you think. All right, let's see what we have here for you, Pisces. I like to do a Celtic cross spread every now and then, so that's what we're doing here. All right, so I'll take 3 cards to clarify as we go along. Let me make sure everything's in view. We're a little bit wonky here on the camera view, so let me just set everything up. All right, energy on the bottom, you have the Temperance card. So this is a nice card of healing. Actually, the person on this card is considered an angel, and so you can, whatever your beliefs or not beliefs are, actually this might be an important time for me to sort of say, personally, I view angels as a frequency, and so you do not have to be religious, you do not really need to have any beliefs to tap into the energy of an angel. And that's really what this Temperance card is talking about, angelic healing of some type, or just healing energy coming into your life. This is also, more importantly, probably a card of patience, balance, moderation, especially if you've been struggling with something. And so that's kind of the energies found there. Along with that, the Temperance card can indicate a turnaround, as it does follow the Death card. And so I actually view the Death card as a positive, but the upheaval of the Death card can be a challenge, and that's where the Temperance card comes in, as in something turning around. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what else is coming forward here. Let's see what other messages are present here. So I like that energy of healing on the bottom. In your current situation, you have the 7 of Pentacles. So this is a card that indicates long-term investments paying off. All right. This person a long time ago has planted seeds. We're not talking last month, last week. We're talking probably years ago. Has planted this tree, and the tree is now providing them with a harvest that they're now reaping. And so it can mean like cashing in on a long-term investment, such as selling a house, or another investment. Maybe you're in the stock market or your crypto or markets or something like that. Something like that coming along. This is also, this person though is kind of, you see how they're kind of looking forward here, and they're really asking themselves, like, I've put in a lot of work. I've maybe been at my job for a long time. Is it time for me to make a directional change? Is it time for me to go in a new direction here? So that can also be implied with the 7 of Pentacles, because it's one of the hard work cards. And so this is like providing healing here, coming through with this Temperance card and the 7 of Pentacles. Healing over the maybe situation that you've been deliberating over. In the problem position, you have the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who has achieved a high status, okay? But actually, as this is in the problem position, the thing with the King of Pentacles is they stick to their routines to achieve success. They do the same thing day in and day out. It's the energy of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's kind of the energy of the King of Pentacles. However, in the problem position, this can mean that they miss out on new experiences because they never switch their routine up. They never change something, because it is implied that they have a good thing going. However, the energy here is very hard work. Okay, you have three, let me see here, 1, 2, 3 cards indicating very hard work with the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. And so for some of you, you may need to just shift it up, like switch it up here. Oh my gosh, the words right now, change it up, whatever. And switch something here in your life. And I feel like that's kind of this opening message. There could be a period of rest, of healing from putting in so much work, is what I feel like saying. Now, in the past, you have the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody who is like potentially hanging on to their pentacles a little bit too tightly there. But, you know, this can also indicate financial stability. I do get the sense that some of you have achieved like a financial milestone, in that like perhaps your needs are, I definitely feel like if this message is for you, like you probably have a situation that pays the bills, that gets your needs met and all of that. Like I feel like you're letting go of, since this is in the past, you're letting go of some sort of like hanging on to what you have and realizing that the universe is an abundant place. And that's kind of what I feel like this opening message is. I feel like you've worked very hard for some like investment, like maybe the home that you own, or you've worked hard for the money that's in your bank account, or that's kind of what I'm feeling here. And I get the sense that in the future with this Sun card, which is the best card in the tarot, in the future position especially, is you're going to have an opportunity of like, I almost hear like the word cashing in or something like that going on here with the Sun. This is total abundance, total success, total positivity, happiness. It's the happiest card in the tarot. Also a card of power, because you notice the planets revolve around the Sun, right? So for you, there's like an outburst of happy energy here, and it has to do with work that you've put in. You've been grinding, you've been doing the work, you've been doing the hard work, you've been showing up each and every day, and that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling. And so what I would say to you is drop the stress, Pisces. Drop the stress, because right now you have this Temperance card on the bottom bringing in healing, bringing in good, calming, moderate energy, energy of moderation and balance. And so some of you, work-life balance. That's what I feel like is going on here. Something around work-life balance. In your conscious awareness, yeah, I mean, look, you've been traveling the universe for answers here. As you see, this person is alone within the universe. You know, I've recently come to this understanding of this card, and what the Hermit has found in their travels, in their journey, is that the light is not only within the lantern, but it's also within themselves. It's also inside of them. And for you, you know, this light here is coming forward. The light of the Sun is shining for you. And for you, it's like there's this positive sort of benefit being reaped here after you've, like a harvest here that's coming forward, and the culmination of a lot of hard work. And I think it's almost in some respects even been a solo journey for some of you with the Hermit, where it feels like it's just been you and your guides, you and your spirit team, you and, you know, the books, putting your head down and working. And that's what I'm strongly getting. In this lower row here, the subconscious, you have the Four of Wands. Now there is some sort of family energy here. If it's not family, you know, this is potentially a long-term union, potentially a marriage partner coming in unexpectedly. I do feel like if this is the case, it's almost like this will happen after you've reaped the harvest of the Seven of Pentacles and the Sun in the future. So yeah, you have the two biggest cards of marriage here on the board with the Four of Wands here, and then the Hierophant we'll get into more. But for some of you, that's something that's going on. Now for others of you, this is reinforcing this idea with the double fours here, the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, actually triple 444 energy, Four of Cups as well. This is reinforcing the fact that you've built a stable foundation for yourself. And you should feel good about that. If you haven't given yourself a pat on the back, you should do that. That's what you need to hear. All right. Now, in your staff, the direction you're headed here, in your current influence, the way that you are influencing the situation, you have the Four of Cups, another four. You may want to research the 444 angel number. I believe it's like your guides being around you, your spirit team, angels around you, but it's also stability. It's firm foundations. It's a really nice number. And, you know, with this Four of Cups here, you know, there's something that's right in front of your face and you may not even realize it. And I feel like at a certain point, I feel like you're going to like, I see you like looking up and saying like, wow, like I can maybe give myself a break, or like I can give myself a period of rest, or I can give myself a vacation. And something like that going on, because there's so much hard work here, Pisces, implied on this reading, that I feel like this is what a lot of you need to hear. In the external situation, you have the Seven of Cups. Now, this is what's happening outside of you. You have a lot of different directions that you can go. You may be confused at all of the many choices at hand. There may be an illusion here, or some sort of feeling of illusion. You know, this person, there's no person on the card, but you can maybe see all of these different cups, the 7 cups, each one has a different type of thing, and it's overwhelming. I do get the sense of overwhelm feeling in this reading, and, you know, at a certain point, you have to go from being in motion to being in action, and that is, by the way, from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. It's a very highly recommended book. Some of you may want to take a look at that. Although, to be real with you, I feel like your habits are very good. And like, I feel like if anything, the habit you should maybe look at is taking a break. Or like, you know, you may be somebody who works 6 or 7 days a week. You may want to look at that, I feel. In your hopes and fears, yeah, I mean, look, the hopes and fears here is just all of this work. Like, you're hoping that this work's paying off or something like that. I do see that happening with the sun in the future. This Knight of Pentacles is arrivals, as I like to say. Someone coming forward, offering their pentacle out to you, saying your slow and steady growth has paid off. That's really what this card's about. It's not a lottery win. It's the complete opposite. It's also a dependable person, somebody who you can rely on, someone who you can count on. I will say, if you are here for romance, this person that's showing up in the energy is either long-term and or dependable in their energy. And that may be something that you really value in a person. I also feel like the reason you value that is because those are qualities that you have. Like, I don't get the sense that you cancel appointments, or I don't even feel like you show up late. Maybe some of you do, but I feel like that's not really the energy here that's coming in the cards. So in the outcome, you have the Hierophant, another card of marriage here, okay? Traditional ideas, traditional feelings, family units, anything like that. But the Hierophant can also represent the organization that you're a part of, or the place that you work. And for some of you, that's what this could be around, where it's like, man, I've been at this job forever. Do I want to stay here? Like, should I stay? Should I go? Type of energy. You know, I also feel like perhaps some of you could be providing mentorship. It's clear that a lot of you here are seasoned, like your experience, you know what you've been doing, you've been putting in the work. You might even be a subject matter expert. Even though I don't see some of the other indicators of that here, I'm getting that. In the energy. Well, the Hierophant, or excuse me, the Hermit for sure would be a subject matter expert. So let's see what else we have. Let's go ahead and pull these 3 cards of clarification. Now you have the 9 of Wands. This is somebody who's literally, Pisces, at the finish line, okay? The other thing is they're tired from the journey so far. And so they're kind of taking a rest, but it is telling you to persevere. It is telling you to not give up at this time. So you may be exhausted, okay? Some of you are maybe exhausted here with this 9 of Wands showing up. There could also be someone who's annoying you. This is maybe like annoying type of energy, which might be rendering out here as the 7 of Cups in the external influence, the thing that's happening outside of you, like confusion. What else do you have here? Okay, you have the Magician, willpower, skill. Okay, this is a high skill card. Some of you are definitely subject matter experts on this reading. This person here, the Magician, does not matter what gender you are. This is the divine masculine, which we all have. You know, this person has all of the tools within the palm of their hands, as you see here. They have all 4 suits and elements of the tarot to be able to manifest something into existence. And the key for the Magician is that they take action. Again, I get the sense that the majority of you are. It's like you've been in a period of very hard work here. What's interesting is you have the King of Cups as well, which could be simply telling you to have compassion for yourself at this time and like seriously just take a load off, do something that you enjoy doing here with this King of Cups. But it can also mean somebody who's the King of Cups might have a tendency of not being, they might be passive, okay? They might be a little bit passive in their approach, which is interesting because the Magician is all about action. So if you feel like you've been working hard, but you also need to take action on something, that could be the green light because it's telling you not to give up here as well with this Nine of Wands. There may be just like one more thing. You have communicate clearly. Yeah, listen to your intuition. What else do we have? Get more information. And is there another message here for you? Yes, there is. Unlikely. Unlikely what? It's up to you. Interesting. So, you know what? I'm getting this message here of coming in of like one more thing. That's what I'm hearing. You have one more thing to do. And we have this energy of look for a sign on the bottom, which is equally as interesting to me. I love that card. This is like a very spiritual card, but yeah, that get for more information, it's up to you and unlikely. To me is just like, yeah, there's like one more task or one more priority or one more thing that you have to do. And then it's almost like party time or something. And what I mean by that is like it's time for you to maybe take a vacation or celebrate. Communicate on what you want. Tell the universe what you want very clearly. Let's see what else we have. If you don't know how to communicate clearly, your intuition will tell you. Okay, you have imprisonment, official person, message, change, pathway, toil and labor, and poverty. Well, there are no cards of poverty, like of losing money or job loss or anything like that. So if anything, you may just be getting a gift that you don't feel like you deserve. Like, or you may be getting a pay bump or a pay raise that you're like, man, how do I deserve this? But it's clear that you do deserve this because you've worked so hard for it. With toil and labor. I mean, come on, that's like the hardest working card in the Kipper deck. You know, there's this pathway that's been opening up for you here in the past, and I do feel like I do see you investigating that. Imprisonment, again, is not a card that I read of actual prison or going to jail. I don't read it that way. I read it as you being imprisoned in your mind or imprisoned in a situation, and you may be communicating to somebody in a position of authority, maybe even HR, with the message card of how you can get out or what needs to be done. So some of you making big changes, big things coming in, and yeah, love this reading. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and maybe share this video with a friend. Check out my website, zanintuitive.com. You can sign up for my email list there, and very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one.